How the hell are ya, you friggin' jerk-offs, galactic criminal here, and I am beyond excited right now. Shadow of Intent, one of my absolute favorite deathcore bands of all time, have quite literally just dropped that new, another band that if you haven't heard of these guys up until this point, you've been living under a rock. Let's quit wasting time and dig in. Shadow of Intent, Intensified, Genocide, with a 1, 2, 3. Well, okay then. I have mixed feelings. Which is not something I was expecting to say. Mixed feelings. I have thoughts. I gotta be totally honest from off the top of this, is I was a little bit underwhelmed. for a large majority of this track. I mean, technically everything is there. The drums sounded pretty damn solid. There was some interesting guitar work, man, but I feel like about halfway through this thing, I was like, okay, nothing's really changing here. It felt like the same tone, the same level of tone the entire time. It's like, normally with Shadow of Intent, you have a lot of ups and downs and really cool and interesting moments, even with them, like, again, going with the more, like, death metal vibe that they did with Melancholy, which I'm a fan of, and even having a little bit of that, like, symphonic element within this thing. I feel like, I don't know, it didn't really totally hit super hard for me. I don't know, maybe it's the fact that I work night shift and I've been sitting awake for fucking like 5 hours trying to wait until I get to fucking actually watch this thing and listen to it, but I don't know, man. Stuff that there's that I listen to, especially again, like this death metal style, like from Melancholy, there was a lot of really, really awesome tracks from that album, and this one was okay. It was okay. It was just a bummer. I was going into this thinking Shadow of Intent, yes, track of the year contender, but to be honest, it kind of just felt like another average deathcore, blackened deathcore track to me. Just, man, the range of his vocals, and he didn't really go there with it, which was kind of a bummer for me. And I feel like the guitar solo came way too late. And then toward the end of this thing, he had this like, into the fire, into the furnace, something there's like he was saying, the cool rhythm vocal moment that he had toward the end of this thing. I thought, man, that would have been awesome if they had introduced that a little bit earlier. And have some interesting riff work to go along with that, because that was a really cool rhythm. It definitely got me into the vibe of it. And that was another thing that I did enjoy, is the kind of rhythm to the vocals in this thing, and the speed to them was really, really cool. But just like I said, wasn't enough ups and downs for me. So this one, I mean, I would listen to it again. I would probably listen to it again, but definitely not track of the year contender for me. That is a shame. What did you guys think of this shit? Do you agree with me? Let me know in the comments below. Of course, there'll be a link in the description for this video so you can go to watch it for yourself for screen, full audio, and get the full experience. And as always, have yourself a fantastic evening.